Surprise! Hello, everybody. Happy March 1. Dapat magsusurprise ako sa inyo ng leap year, ay leap day kahapon. Kaso sobrang wala talagang time. Hello, Ayon. Hello, DMM. Hi, Mir. Okay. So, actually, kung nakita niyo po yung title ko, may gusto lang kasi talaga akong pag-usapan. Hello, Charmian. Hello, Love. Oh my gosh, yan ang tawag ko sa asawa ko, Love. Hello, Elna. Hello, MJ. Oh, hello, MJ. Kamusta kayo? May gusto kasi akong pag-usapan and I know na it's a Friday and hindi pa lahat tapos sa work. So, hindi naman ako nag-expect na marami tayong manonood dito. Pero, I guess gusto ko lang siyang pag-usapan habang fresh yung mga naiisip ko tsaka mga nararamdaman ko on a particular topic. And then people can just watch it on a replay kapag gusto na nila. Alright, so bago ko pag-usapan yon at bago ako mag-answer ng some questions, ayan, meron mga nagtatanong na agad si Charmaine sa YouTube. Sabi, pwede more on how to correct yung walang S and R. Yung walang S, ayon, meron na akong dalawang videos on that. One is kapag mali or distorted yung tunog ng S, that's my lisp video. Wait lang. Nasa na ba yung episode list ko? Lisp. That's episode 16. And then, para naman doon sa kapag gusto nating mas okay yung S sound, kasi either hindi ba niya magawa ng tama, hindi niya alam kung paano gawin na ang S sound, meron na rin akong episode on that. So, that is episode... Nasaan? Hindi ko mahanap. Episode 47. Episode 47 ang aking S sound. But if baby is mga 3 years old and younger, it might still be a phonological process, which is the natural way na sinisimplify ng mga bata yung paano sabihin ng word kapag nagsisimula pa lang silang magsalita. Kasi syempre, okay na sa kanila kung ano yung madali, yun yung gagawin nila. So for my episodes on phonological process naman, kung gusto mong tingnan, ganito ba yung ginagawa ng anak ko, those are episodes 57 and 58. Pero wait lang, talaga nakikarry away ako. So nasagot na ako ulit ng questions. May gusto talaga akong pag-usapan na topic and that's why yan yung title today ng live stream ko. So kung meron sa inyo mga nakabasa ng title, ang title ko ngayon ay In Denial. Kasi, sige, bago natin gawin yan, mag-hi muna ako. Ang dami bigla kasing pumasok sa YouTube na hindi ko pa nakikita before. So I feel like, time slot ba to na never ko pa na-try before? So may mga nakakanood ngayon na hindi nakakanood ng Sunday. So, hello Abigail. Hello Valerie from Bacolod. Oh, magiging malapit ako sa Bacolod in May. Hello Adi the Avatar. Oh, thank you. Sabi niya, she's a silent subscriber. Actually, yeah, I think your profile picture is a girl. I'm your silent subscriber na finally nakita ko yung name mo. So thank you for saying hello this time. First time daw ni Maria Madi Mondehar. Magandang hapon. Hello, Carmela Avendaño. Hello, Ramon Christopher. Hi, DB, who is a new subscriber. Welcome here po. And Crystal, na sinasabi niya yung anak niya may speech delay na wala naman daw signs ng ASD or Autism Spectrum Disorder. Hello, Mommy Isa! Hello, Mommy Weng and Baby Iniego. New subscriber daw po sila. Hello, Yan. And hello, Christina Ancheta. Okay, so before I continue with the topic, and before I keep saying hello kasi hindi ako matatapos to everybody. So I just want to talk about this phrase, in denial. Kasi I think maraming na-offend or na-offend na meron akong pinost na TV interview that I had last year ba? Or, yeah, I think last year. Pero ngayon ko lang pinost yung snippet. And it starts with the TV host saying, anong pwede mong sabihin dun sa mga, meron talagang mga parents na in denial. Yan yung first words doon sa short video na yon or that reel. And I think maybe if they thought that I agree with the terminology of in denial, I just want to explain na, and I think yung mga matagal ko ng subscribers and followers dito can attest to this, that I try to choose my words very carefully and try to recall, subukan yung tandaan if I have ever used the phrase in denial with any of our live streams or in any of my videos, because I am trying not to use this word because I realize na nakaka-insulto nga talaga siya kung isipin mo. I even have notes kasi ang dami ko talagang naisip and I want to organize my thoughts about this. So bakit? Bakit ayoko yung gamitin yung phrase na in denial? It's because kung isipin natin kung anong nasa likod ng ano ang characteristics ng isang in denial na parent or in denial na family member. It is as if we are trying to say na, di ka nag-iisip, which is insulting, di ba? Number two, it could also mean, di mo masyadong pinapansin yung ginagawa ng anak mo, or di ka masyadong observant or attentive sa anak mo, which is also insulting, especially as a mother or a father or kung guardian kayo ng bata. 3, and I'm getting all of these from characteristics na dinedescribe sa akin kapag may lumapit sa akin saying na, paano ko po sasabihan si ganyan kasi in denial po siya. And then ito yung mga lumalabas. So, number 3, sinasabi nila, ilusyonada daw. Na hindi, parang sa kanya daw perfect lahat yung ginagawa ng anak niya, so hindi napapansin na may ganito-ganito ng behavior ng anak. So even the word, even ilusyonada, makakasakit ata yun. I mean, if we can imagine na sa atin gagamitin yung salitang ilusyonada, ako din mismo, ayoko yun, di ba? And number 4 na connotation din ng in denial ay parang wala kang alam sa pagpapalaki ng bata. Or hindi ka edukado, parang ganun. Hindi mo naiintindihan na hindi na tama yan sa development ng anak nyo. Now, if we look at all these characteristics, if we try to look at all of them objectively, there might be some truth. Because meron ngang mga parents who do display these characteristics, but I won't tell them that. So what am I saying? Na it does occur to me. I have thought about the phrase in denial siguro to, but I would never use it on a family member kasi it is offensive. But, so what I'm trying to say is, ayoko na sinasabi sa atin na in denial tayo, loaded yung words na in denial na yan. Kaya let us try to make a conscious effort to also not judge other parents or family members, even if we feel like nakakakita tayo ng characteristics na posibleng in denial sila. Just don't say it. It will not help anyone that way. So, and I always tell you guys this, na malaman ang mga salita. Our choices of words are very powerful. It can either motivate, encourage, educate, support, which are all the things na gusto kong gawin para sa inyong lahat. But the wrong choices of words can also put down, degrade, pasamain yung loob, mawalan siya ng gana to do the work that they have to do as parents or family members. Okay, so after discussing yung mga terminology niyang in denial na yan, I also want to talk about kung bakit hindi ako rin mismo nagja-judge. Even if it crosses my mind, I really try to empathize with the family members. Kasi, iba-iba tayo talaga lahat ng buhay. Kahit na anong kwento mo sa akin na nakikita ng anak, nakikita nyo sa anak nyo, kahit anong ikwento nyo sa akin na ito na po yung nagagawa, ito po yung kung paano niya ginagawa yung pang-araw-araw niya, that is never equivalent to yung totoong nakikita nyo sa mga anak ninyo, na skills nila. So it's possible na yung mga parents ay totoong hindi naman sila in denial. It's just that nag-iisip pa din sila because, okay, hindi pa nga siya nagsasalita, but I see other skills in my child. And maybe they're going through their own thought process of, well, bakit kaya ganun? So, okay, so that's one point. And then, so kahit kayo, if you are living in the same household and you feel like meron akong karapatan sabihin kasi nakikita ko araw-araw kung paano niya i-treat yung bata or kung paano niya kalaruin yung bata or hindi niya kalaruin yung bata, kahit na pareho kayo ng household, hindi naman siguro 24/7 na nandun kayo in the same place na nandun si mommy at si baby or si daddy at si baby. There might be moments na nagagawa lang ni baby yung certain skills kay mommy, kay daddy lang niya napapakita, kay lolo lang niya napapakita. So, ang daming considerations nito kahit na magka-household kayo. Next, hindi rin natin alam na baka quietly napapansin na talaga ni mommy at ni daddy na okay, medyo wala siyang ganitong skill na to. What if itry ko muna, itatry muna ako bago ako mag-seek ng help. Kunyari, 1 week lang, susubukan kong tatanggalin ko na yung screen time. What if? Hindi natin alam kung may tinatry silang small steps to change things and see if they can do something better first. Because, and we go to our third point, hindi lahat ng Pilipino ay may kakayahang magpatingin sa doktor, hindi lahat ng Pilipino ay may kakayahang magpa-assess sa speech therapist. So, yun lang. I just want all of us to know na hindi po ever black and white na, ay, bulag si mommy. She chooses not to see na delayed na yung anak niya. It might be not that she chooses to ignore it, but that ang dami niya masyadong mental load. Like, because if you choose to accept na, oo na, kailangan na ng anak ko ng tulong, dugtong-dugtong na yung thought process na yan. So, anong kailangan kong gawin? So, kung magpapatingin kami, so, saan ko kukunin yung pera na yon? Kung magpapatingin muna kami, siguro, itong parte ng buhay namin, dahil dito ko muna gagamitin yung pera, maa-affect yung isang parte ng buhay namin. So, sobrang daming factors na kung alam nyo lang din yung mga naririnig ko ng storya ng mga charity patients ko minsan na grabe naman yung kagustuhan nilang humingi ng tulong, hindi lang talaga kaya. Kaya naiintindihan ko din yung mga nag-reply sa akin. Ba yan? May period kasi ako, sorry guys. Kaya naiintindihan ko yung mga nag-reply sa akin na hindi naman kami in denial, wala lang kaming perang pagpatingin. So nagiget ko yun, ang sakit-sakit nun na gusto mo namang humingi ng tulong, pero hindi mo magawa. Ano ba yan? Sorry guys, hormonal talaga ako. Bakit ba kasi ako nag-live? Ano ba yan? Okay. So, gusto ko lang din i-defend yung sarili ko dun sa mga nagko-comment sa akin na parang galit kayo sa akin na hindi kami in denial. Wala lang kaming pera. Actually, gets ko. So, wag po kayo sa akin sana magalit. At kaya ako gumawa ng video din noon about kanino pwedeng magpatingin. Kasi dun sa video na yon, anong video yun? Dun sa episode 80, after nung video na yan, sinabi ko kanino ba talaga, sa DepEd pa talaga, o sa SP, or mauna ba yung occupational therapist, or whatnot. Sa dulo nun, guys, may resources doon. Inilista ko kung saan, at least sa Metro Manila, kasi yun lang yung alam ko. Sa Metro Manila, na saan pwede po kayong pumila ng either mura or charity talaga, talagang libreng services para sa mga pamilyang nangangailangan ng ganitong serbisyo. So dun sa video na yun, episode 80 po, kahit i-fast forward nyo na, doon sa dulo, meron pong listahan doon ng, I think, 4 na center or hospital, kasama na dyan yung Philippine Children's Hospital, Philippine National something, sorry, hindi ko memorize at this moment. Pero, so yun lang, gusto ko lang i-defend na hindi ko kinakalimutan yung mga naghihirap nating kababayan. Kasi, kaya nga ako gumawa ng ganitong channel, di ba? Para sa inyo yun. Para kapag hindi nyo pa kayang magpatingin, ano ba yan? Okay lang ba ako? Kapag hindi nyo pa kayang magpatingin, ito na nga, binibigay ko na sa inyo yung mga ibang pwede nyo i-try sa bahay nyo. Pero wag na rin po tayo masyadong spoon feeding. Kasi ito na po, inilalatag ko na po sa free time ko yung mga pwede nyong gawin. So sana ko po kapag sinabi ko nang panoorin nyo po itong episode na to, episode ganyan, wag na rin po tayong message sa akin ng mga tanong na nasasagot na doon sa episode na yon, kasi yung isasagot ko po sa inyo ay panahon or time that I could respond to other people naman. So, ano rin po tayo, maging proactive din po tayo dun sa mga maaari nating gawin. Okay, so, yung next point ko ay, sa kabila naman ito, hindi rin naman ako nagagalit dun sa mga lumalapit sa akin at nagsusumbong na in denial po kasi yung kapatid ko or in denial po kasi yung asawa ko. And I know na nanggagaling lang to sa kagustuhan yung umaksyon na kasi sila. So I know that it comes from a place of concern. Super gets ko yon. Ang sinasabi ko lang din na ang advice ko, because of your concerns, here are things that you could do. Na for every time na makakasama nyo yung bata, if you feel like hindi enough yung ginagawa ng asawa, hindi enough yung ginagawa ng nanay or ng tatay or ng lolo or ng lola, kayo na yung gumawa. Kung nandito kayo, part kayo ng community natin. Ini-empower ko kayo na kung ano yung natututunan nyo dito, gawin nyo na dun sa bata, subukan nyo na dun sa bata. Kasi, I don't think naman na I know, wala akong itinuturong mali dito, na kahit subukan nyo yan ng walang paalam doon sa mga nanay at tatay, okay lang yan, you're benefiting them all, kasi lahat naman to ay through play, di ba? So, kahit wag na kayong paulit-ulit na mangulit dun sa mga kapatid niyo or kapamilya niyo na ipatingin niyo na. Because my next thing is, hindi mapupuwersa ang readiness ng family to receive help and intervention. Even if it is my utmost advice that kahit bali-baliktarin pa natin, ang lagi kong sinasabi is huwag maghintay, di ba? Don't wait. Seek for help. Seek for help and then let time reveal kung makakatulong ito. So, pero nga, kahit na nakikita nyo na, hindi natin mapipilit itong same pace and timing and observation on different people. And lagi nating tandaan na kawawa man yung bata, the parents are still the ones accountable for these children's lives. So, yeah, kahit anong subok natin ay hindi po natin mapupuwersa. So, my next advice is humility. Everyone needs to have humility. Yung mga nagsusumbong sa akin or yung mga concerned family members need to have humility to choose better words in telling their family members that they need help. Please, words are powerful. show them in other ways that you are concerned for the child at na-concerned kayo sa maaaring pwede nyo pang i-action or itulong ngayon na. But don't judge them. Don't use offensive, hurtful words because they have enough to think and worry about. And then for the family members who are still considering looking for help, have humility to seek for that help na if some outsider even brings it up. Because that means that have humility to accept na kahit hindi nyo pa napapansin, bakit kaya niya napansin? Ibig sabihin, I might have to observe my child more. At baka mapansin ko rin. So, I am advising you to seek help even if you're in a moment where it feels scary to proceed. But seek help anyway. Because para yan sa future ng bata. At para naman dun sa mga nag-comment na hindi kami in denial, ganito-ganito lang kami. Hindi kami in denial, iba namang reason. Kung hindi kayo in denial, huwag po kayong tamaan. Yun naman po yung huli kong punto. And take a cue from that because how we react to kung anong nangyayari around us, kung may nagsabi sa atin ng salita, bakit kaya tayo na-hurt? Bakit tayo natatamaan? And find out kung ano kayang nagkukos niyan. Is it because deep inside, meron ka na talagang worry, hindi mo lang binibigyan ng pansin? That might be why you feel offended by the words in denial. So, yeah, thank you for listening. Sorry naiyak ako. It's so unprofessional, but yun, I just felt very, had to defend myself because I felt very attacked. Ang daming nag-message sa akin lately na parang insensitive ako doon sa mga salitang in denial. So those are my thoughts on that. And to proceed, I will now answer your questions. So, okay, hello. Hello to Rosette from Pateros. Hello to May. Hello to Rochelle. Oh, hello to Lo Minok. I don't know kung tama yung pagkasabi ko, pero from Bicol. Taga dyan din po yung daddy ko. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Anne. Hello, JP Lynn. Nasaan na yung mga tanong? Oh, here's Jasmine has a question. What is my opinion on stem cell therapy, please? I haven't made a video and masyado tong malaman for me to get into it right now kasi hindi ko pa na-organize yung thoughts ko on this and I don't want to say anything that might be misleading. But very short answer, there is no evidence, or sorry, not no evidence, there's very little evidence from a huge bulk of research na. So parang ang dami nang nag-study nito. At sobrang konti pa lang nag-evidence na nagpapakitang it might work. And it's not even evidence that it really works. No, there's small evidence na it might be effective. So, yan pa lang yung short answer ko. And I thank you for your idea for, actually, ang dami na nagtatanong sa akin ng opinion ko on stem cell therapy. But so the short answer is I don't personally believe in it right now. Who knows what further research in the future shows. But right now, it is too expensive and with too little scientific evidence for me to put my name behind it. So, hindi pa po ako naniniwala sa effectiveness ng stem cell therapy. Cheryl said, hindi po talaga kayang matutunan on their own ang reasoning. So, I have no idea where you're coming from asking this question, but reasoning skills sa mga hindi pa familiar sa wording na ito ay yung pagsagot ng mga why? Bakit ganito? Bakit ganyan? Makasagot, bakit mo ginawa yun? Kasi ganyan, ganyan. These are our reasoning skills. Now, if we are talking about neurotypical language acquisition, kung paano karamihan ng bata sa buong mundo ay natututo ng mga bata ng communication skills and reasoning skills, executive functions, etc. Yes, natural na natututunan ang reasoning from their life experiences. Kasi kapag nakatabig sila ng tubig, tapos nakita nilang nabasa yung mantel, tapos sinabi mong, kailangan na natin yung punasan, magigets niya na, pag natabig ko yung tubig, mababasa yun, kailangan kong punasan. So that next time, kapag tinanong mo, bakit ka nagpupunos ng mesa? Kasi po natabig ko yung tubig. Natutunan nila yung reasoning because na-experience nila yung situation in which to understand the cause and effect of something. So now, if we are not talking about neurotypical development, as in we are talking about someone with a difficulty in learning, with any sort of developmental communication or language impairment or disability, or if we are talking about someone on the spectrum, wherein they really don't follow the patterns, typical patterns of development, hindi talaga. It might be they might need a more specific, baka kailangan pagtuunan talaga ng pansin yung pagturo every time masagi niya ng tubig. Oh no! Nasagi yung tubig, anong nangyari? Nabasa. Oh no, di pwedeng basa. Magiging madumi. Ano kailangan natin gawin? Kuha tayo ng basahan. Punasan natin. Anong ginagawa kapag nabasa natin yung mantel? Pupunasan natin. So, I mean, we don't, kasi diba with neurotypical children, it's not like we have to do this in exaggerated ways, but these are some ways with neurodiverse minds where baka kailangan ganito natin ka specific talaga, teaching opportunities talaga yung hinahanap natin. So I hope that answers your question. Punta muna tayo sa YouTube. Let's see. Sabi dito ni Ramon Christopher ay magsi 3 years old na yung baby. Yung baby ko, an ABC and 1 to 10 pa lang ang 1 to 10 count alam niya and shapes. So, Christopher, I don't know kung bago ka dito, but usually, yung mga signs na ganyan na nakikita natin, na kapag parang puro memorized yung mga nasasabi niya. Kasi ang pagbilang ng 1, 2, 3 hanggang 10, na wala naman talagang binibilang na kunyari candy. Kasi, so, trivia lang na kapag nagbibilang tayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is called rote counting. R-O-T-E counting. As in, binibilang ko from memory kung anong pagkasunod-sunod ng 1 to 10. Pero iba yun sa kapag binigyan kita ng flowers. Tapos sinabi natin, flowers, meron akong 1, 2 flowers, 1, 2, ilan? 2 flowers. This is called one-to-one correspondence of the numbers of counting. Kasi minsan, pag binigay natin to sa bata, sasabihin niya, ilan tayo meron? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapos pabalik-balik lang hanggang makarating sila sa 10. So, rote counting pa rin yon. So, kung nakakapansin tayo ng behaviors or ng skills where it looks like memorize lang ata nila yung sinasabi nila pero hindi nila naiintindihan what the concept is behind it, it might be it could be many things. It could be they are Gestalt language processors. And for that, my episode 73 is about Gestalt language processing. But it's very introduction to Gestalt kasi malawak na malawak ang study and it's fairly recent study of Gestalt language processing. And another kind of Gestalt production is Echolalia. Baka kasi inuulit-ulit lang nila yung lagi nilang naririnig. At kung hindi ka naman araw-araw nagbibilang to 10 or araw-araw na nagpapakita ng shape sa kanya, saan niya kaya nakuha ang 1 to 10? Saan niya kaya nakuha ang shapes or ang, ano pang sabi niya, ABC? So, if sa kakanood yan ng videos, so yeah, this is a consideration na pansinin po natin kung saan niya napupulot yan at kung dahil po ba ito sa screen time or use of gadgets, panood ng TV, etc., kailangan po siguro nating tanggalin po muna yung factor ng gadgets. Kasi baka sobrang punong-puno na yung utak niya ng kung ano yung paulit-ulit na naririnig niya, pero hindi niya naiintindihan. Tapos, wala na siyang ma-pick up sa kanyang sa paligid niya talaga. Puro na lang iniisip niya, yung pinanood ko, A, B, C. So, that might be one of the things you want to look into. So, for this, Ramon, pwede mo ring panoorin ang episode 21 and 22 about screen time at kung paano natin babawasan yung screen time. Because para sa mga bago dito, pero sawang-sawa na yung mga sobrang tagal na dito, ay sabi ng medical community sa buong mundo ay dapat ang babies from 0, that's birth, to 2 years old, dapat wala pa actually talagang napapanood na kahit na anong screen time. And when I talk about screen time here, what I mean are hyperstimulating animated videos or yung mga videos na talagang hindi naman interactive. Why do I specify that? Kasi ang dami nagtatanong sa akin, paano po yung mga video call, teacher, may video call kay lolo at lola? Pwede yun kasi kapag nagsalita si lolo at lola, tayo, makaka-respond tayo sa kanila, nakikita pa rin nila na interactive ang ganito. Ito ang communication. Pero hindi yan nangyayari sa pag nakatutok sa mga pinapanood at fini-feed lang sila ng screen. So I hope you consider going on screen rehabilitation. Rehabilitation, ibig sabihin yan ay finding ways in our lifestyle to make things better for us. So yeah, I hope that helps you. All right, next. Paano po pag pagbaliktad ng LO ko ang K at T? Oh, good question. Yung shoot, ginagawa niyang shook. Yung pasok, pasok naman. Ano po ang pwedeng gawin, teacher? So, ang ganitong mga speech errors, or it sounds like errors to us, might be yung sinasabi ko kanina sa first question na phonological process called backing or fronting. In the case of shoot na nagiging shook, nagbaback yung articulators niya. Ibig sabihin kasi ang shoot, nasan yung dila natin? Saan yung nagko-contact yung mga parte ng bibig natin in the sound shoot? Sige nga, sagot kayo sa sarili niyong bahay. Diba nasa anong nagdidikit-dikit? Yung ating top teeth and our lower teeth. Nasa gitna siya ng top and lower teeth. Shoot. At yung dila. Kailangan itong position talaga to make the t sound. Pero kung nagiging ka, tingnan natin yung bibig ni teacher kapag nagiging ka. Shook. Anong nagdidikit-dikit? Yung dila naman, nakikita mo yung dila ko. Kung ito yung dila ko, ito yung harap at ito yung likod, gumaganto si dila. Tinatouch niya yung ibabaw at likod ng bibig ko. So this is called backing. So imbis na yung articulators niya or the parts of the mouth na ginagamit for speech ay nasa harap, pumupunta sa likod. And baliktad naman for fronting, na yung pasok, nagiging pasot naman. So you might want to check out my episodes on phonological process. And there are other examples of phonological processes there. Those are episodes 57 and 58. Sana makatulong sa inyo, JP Lynn. Doon tayo sa next. Ask ko lang po yung baby ko po, magto 2 years old na, till now po, hindi siya nagsasalita. So, napaka-broad po, no? So, let me just give you some background na dapat kapag 2 years old na, actually nagsistart na silang mag-combine ng words together. These are the typical signs, these are the typical skills na nakikita natin at 2 years old. So kung hindi pa po nagsasalita, ang mga tanong ko sa iyo next is, pero nakakagawa naman po ba siya ng tunog? Nag-aano-ano po ba siya? Cooing? Like, ganyan? Or nagbababble? As in, so, kung wala pa siyang sounds at all, I want you to look at my recent post about pre-talking checklist. Kasi check nyo muna yung pandinig. Nakakatinig ba si baby? Kasi kung wala siyang sounds at all, baka hindi niya talaga naririnig yung sounds. And the next, I want to know kung paano siya mag-communicate ng mga kagustuhan niya kung wala siyang words. So, dinadala ka ba niya doon sa gusto niya? Or gine-gesture ba niya sa'yo kung anong gusto niya? Which might show na naiintindihan niya pero hindi lang niya masabi yung words. So I want you to go through my recent post para po mapuntahan niyo po yung episodes na baka makatulong sa inyo. So I hope that helps you. Let's go to the next question. Okay. Here naman, it says, magpo 4 years old na yung anak ko this year. Di pa masyado nakakapagsalita ng sentence. Puro 1 word pa lang po siya at marunong naman makipag-communicate pag may gusto. Worried po ako, baka sign ng autism. Naka-waitlist pa po kasi siya sa therapy ng OT. Please help. Okay. Alright. So, to give you a basic background on what neurotypical 4-year-old language looks like. Actually, parang nagkukwento na to yung mga batang 4 years old ay nakakapagsabi na nga ng kanina nga punta kami ni daddy sa karinderya bili kami kare-kare. Oh, sarap lunch namin or something. So, kaya na ng mga 4-year-olds ng mga ganitong word combinations or phrases or even short sentences. So, if 1 word pa lang, ito ang mga maaari niyong gawin. Ang technique ay, ipagsasama ko na lang and then go to the episode that I'm talking about, episode on extension and expansion. But for now, hindi ko na muna sila i-distinguish. But kunyari, si baby, ang nasasabi niyang 1 word, kunyari, ang sinabi niya, cookie. So, every time sabihin niya ng cookie, at alam mo namang, dahil sa kamay niya, humihingi siya ng cookie, di ba? So, pwedeng sabihin mo, gusto cookie? Gutom ka, kain tayo ng cookie. So, ipakita mo na nadadagdagan mo in the correct target yung sinabi niyang cookie. Because number 1, it acknowledges their communication attempt. Parang, uy, naintindihan ni mommy yung cookie, tapos mabibigay niya agad sa akin yung cookie. It gives them the feeling na when I use my words pala, I get what I want faster. So, dapat mabilis yung response nyo. Okay, ito yung cookie. Gusto mo ng cookie. Buksan natin yung jar ng cookies. Kuha tayo ng maraming cookie. So, keep modeling and adding dun sa mga words na sinasabi niya. Ulit-ulitin mo. Try as natural as possible to add different words. So, wag naman, don't limit yourself. But instead of like, paulit-ulit lang ng, gusto mong cookie? Gusto mong cookie? Gusto mong cookie? Which is okay for sometimes. But for really language-rich stimulation, you want to use other types of words. So, okay, kunin natin yung cookie dun sa jar. Buksan natin yung cookie jar. Sabay tayo. 1, 2, 3. Open cookie jar. Kuha tayo ng cookie. Isang cookie sa'yo, isang cookie sa akin. Ang laki ng kagat mo sa cookie. Sarap ng cookie. So, diba, ilang beses ko na sinabi yung cookie there with just one thing, humihingi siya ng cookie. And so, you have to be very conscious about ano talaga yung kino-communicate ng bata. Kasi what if may cookie nga dyan, pero ang ginagawa niya, ginaganyan-ganyan na niya sa kamay niya, ayaw mo na ng cookie? O sige na, para hindi ka magkalat, bigay mo na sa akin yung cookie. So hindi pwedeng, dahil lang may cookie, yummy cookie, yummy cookie. Dapat meaningful siya to the context that's happening in the situation right now. So I talk more about how to comment with no pressure for them to respond. So without saying things like, sabihin mo nga ulit, ulitin mo nga anong gusto mong sabihin, comment lang kayo ng comment. You can watch more examples of how timing is so important with demonstrations that I showed with actual babies on how to comment on episode 4. Yung original niyan, tinawag ko kasing TikTok or dub. Ano nga nung app dati na nauso yung may dub. Kaya, tinawag ko siyang parang dubbing. Pero the actual speech therapy technique is called info talk or commentary. You can watch it in episode 4. So I hope that helps you. Oh, and to respond to another of your concerns, na sabi mo, worried ako baka sign ng autism. Speech delay is only one sign of autism. You cannot say it is speech delay if your child only presents one sign of autism. So if you want to learn more about autism and signs of autism, some of the more common signs, I have 6 common signs of autism na episode, and that is episode 9.1. But guys, even those 6 signs are just 6 signs. So even if your child has all of those, it is likely that the child may be on the spectrum, but it is still not a diagnosis. And that's why kailangan nyo pong magpa-diagnose sa isang DepEd. And for anyone here na first time nyo dito, hindi kayo sure what is autism, so first and foremost, for a small background, bakit ba ang dami ko about autism? Because kung titingnan ko yung numbers ng mga batang tinutulungan ko, hindi lang bata, I have adolescents and complete adults, 28-year-old, I have had a 41-year-old autistic client. Ang dami, sila ang madami sa caseload ko. And that's why I have so many resources on autism, because syempre, before you make a program for someone on the spectrum, kailangan aaralin mo muna ano ba ang effective techniques dito. And hindi yan pare-pareho, dahil even if you know one autistic person, does not mean that the other autistic person is going to have the same signs, going to have the same characteristics. Kasi tao pa rin sila. Magkakaiba tayong lahat. So, ang dami-dami ko nang napag-aralan about autism, and also from my personal experiences with dealing with my clients. And that's why I have an entire autism playlist on my YouTube channel. So, again, kung hindi niyo pa alam, actually, lahat po ng resources ko ng long-form videos are on YouTube at Teacher Kaye Talks. So, dun po mahanap nyo. If you go to the page, meron po yung mga tab like live stream, videos, live stream, community playlist. So hanapin niyo po yung playlist, and meron po ako dong playlist on autism, and I think now there's around 15 or more episodes relating to autism, kasi sobrang importante na maintindihan muna natin ano ba tong autism before we can help our loved ones. Okay, so I hope that answer helps you. Let's go back to YouTube. Sabi po dito, okay, so someone is asking, okay, yes, Christina, you can share this vlog. Guys, lahat ng i-share kong resources on all my accounts, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, kapag public ko po yung share, you are free to share it anytime, all the time, with anyone. Wag lang po tayo mag-share ng mga pinag-uusapan natin kung meron po tayong one-on-one conversation. Although, nasa sa inyo naman po yun. Kung kayo yung kausap ko, basta, information nyo naman yun. Siyempre, bahala kayo mag-share. So yeah, anything that I say online, in public, you are free to share. Thank you. Ito naman, may tanong tayo from James. Sabi, my son is 3 years old and most of the time he walks on tiptoes. Is it a sign of a developmental problem? Okay, so tiptoeing at 3 years old, let me give you a background. Tiptoeing, we can usually see this with children who are starting to learn how to walk or to master their walking. And when does this happen? Anytime between 12 months old to mga 1.5. Kung natututo pa talaga siyang maging steady talaga yung walking niya. So there will be a time because susubukan pa nilang tinetest pa nila yung balance nila. So sometimes tiptoeing helps because siguro iba-iba tayo ng gait. So it is a naturally occurring developmental process, yung tiptoeing. But it should start resolving kung nakikita nyong okay, ayos na, very stable na yung paglakad ng bata. So if tiptoeing persists beyond this, I won't go directly to a developmental problem. That's not the first thing I would think of, but it might be that your child has a sensory preference for tiptoeing. But yes, it may also be a sign of a repetitive behavior, or which nga stems from a sensory preference. And that is feeling the pressure. Kasi pag nakatiptoe tayo, yung weight natin, di ba, nasa balls ng feet natin, nandito. So some people like that feeling. Actually, one of my best friends, I don't know if you're watching, and I think you will know that I'm talking about you, na hanggang ngayon, yung natural standing stance niya ay yung isang paa niya nakalapat sa floor pero yung isang paa niya ay nakatiptoe sa gilid. That's just the natural way that she stands. So it might be a sensory preference, or yes, I'm going to be completely honest with you that it also might be a sign of a sensory difference, which are common in people on the spectrum. So that's just me giving you the whole picture, but I am not telling you that it's something that I know for sure na it is already an issue. I don't know anything about your child. So if you are concerned, please go see a developmental pediatrician. All right, next, let's see. Alina asks, possible ba na ma-misdiagnose ang result? Kasi nasa 35 to 45 minutes lang ang check-up sa DevPed and ang konti lang test na ginawa, nagmamadali yung doctor. This is so hard, and I really don't know how to comment on this because I have seen doctors that do faster assessments dahil gamay na nila, or because a children is presenting all the characteristics that they are looking for. So there are so many reasons kung bakit mabilis. But just to answer the part of pwede magka-misdiagnosis, for sure pwede. There is a possibility because tao pa rin tayo. And all of our observations, kahit na professional kami, there will be a slight chance of human error. But I think let's use our critical thinking na nagdududa lang ba tayo dahil ang layo ng pagkakakilala mo sa anak mo and you completely don't agree with the diagnosis, or because hindi sa inyo napaliwanag ng doktor kung anong ibig sabihin ng mga bagay-bagay. And for that, it's my latest episode. So hindi ko pa pala siya na-assign ng episode number, but my latest episode is about how to understand your DevPed assessments. Baka naman na-explain ni Doc kung bakit ito yung diagnosis niya. So it's very important na after the doctor does the assessment, ask questions kapag meron pa kayong time because it's your right. Binayaran nyo yung oras niya, binayaran nyo yung expertise niya. Kung hindi nyo maintindihan or kailangan nyo pa ng more information, you have the right to ask questions. Huwag kayong mahiya. And I know that's very hard for a lot of Filipinos kasi naturally marami sa atin, hindi ako included, na hindi, na nahihiyang magtanong. Huwag kayong mahiya. I am empowering you to ask and there are no stupid questions. And even if it is a question na feeling mo na tanong ko na ito kasi kanina pero hindi ko naintindihan, ask again. Because may mga panahon na ako din at first hearing or at the first time I read something or the first time that I hear something, hindi ko agad maintindihan. And it could be a variety of factors. It doesn't mean na bobo na ako or something. It just means that maybe in the moment, hindi ako masyadong nakikinig or I'm thinking about something else, I'm worrying about something else. And of course, a developmental assessment is a very anxious situation, di ba? So I understand why hindi nyo maintindihan agad-agad. So I hope that that helps you na magtanong po kayo if you feel like you have cause to ask, bakit po naging ganito yung diagnosis? Kasi parang hindi po yan yung nakikita ko. Go right ahead. But always remember to choose your words. Don't make it sound like an accusation. Really just ask for learning. Be open-minded. And again, yung sinabi ko, humility for us all. And learning together. So I hope that that helps you move forward. I have another silent subscriber finally saying hello to me. Hello, Fe Castilla. I was from Cagayan Valley. Hello, Maros. Hello, Deseros. Hello, Emma. Hello, Joanna. And hello, Gretchen from Cavite. Actually, guys, sorry pero parang napapagod na ako. I think kasi ang lakas ng boses ko kanina pa. Tapos may trabaho pa ako mamaya. So I'm going to answer maybe 3 more questions. And then, I'll see if maka-livestream ako ulit sometime this March kasi March 1 pa lang naman. Very good ako. Ay, talagang inisip ko, free time ako ngayon, magla-livestream ako kasi sayang yung time. Tsaka, di ba, New Year's resolution ko yan na mas madalas akong magla-livestream. So, here I want to talk about this question on YouTube. Is echolalia considered as spoken word? My nephew was diagnosed level 3 and he can imitate pag may gusto na i-express niya non-verbally. Yes, echolalia is spoken word. It's just that we don't know. We have to investigate how meaningful his echolalic utterances are. But dahil nasabi niya, it is they are mouth words, yes, let's consider it spoken words. So for you also, I would like to recommend the episode on Gestalt language processors, especially dahil nabanggit mo, he is on the spectrum level 3. So, nasa na nga yung Gestalt ko? Please, watch my video, episode 73 on Gestalt language processing because alam mo dati, when I started, when I was in school for speech therapy, we also did not give so much value to the echolalic word productions ng mga bata. We always thought, and we called it TV talk yan. Puro-puro kasi siya TV talk. That's nonsense. But it's not, the more I studied and entered different communities. As in, nagchismosa talaga ako. Ang dami kong mga finalo na mga families who have family members on the spectrum para talaga makita yung perspective nila, ano ba yung daily experiences nila. And then I started, when I first heard about Gestalt language processing in the pandemic 2020, I don't know, before the pandemic pa, narinig ko na itong Gestalt, pero hindi ko pa siya inaral as intensely as in 2020. Ito talaga, I was like, kawawa naman yung mga kids ko dati na dinidiscount ko yung mga echolalia nila when I could have investigated further, bakit niya ba sinasabi to? So just to give you an example of a meaningful echolalia. So I had a kid who kapag ayaw niya yung gagawin or merong activity na gusto niyang takasan na ginagawa namin. Kunyari, nagpe-play kaming blocks, pero ang gusto niya talaga mag-play siya ng slide. And to transition to that, to show me na ayoko na ng blocks, ang sasabihin niya, oh, it's a rainy day. Ibig sabihin, sad na siya. Gusto na niyang umalis. But it's not really rainy. She has said it's a rainy day, even on the sunniest days. And if I couldn't even investigate kung anong cartoon talaga nanggaling yung It's a Rainy Day. But just from judging by the context of every time she said it, for example, nabunggo yung tuhod niya sa isang upuan. Tapos, iyak siya, it's a rainy day. Oh, it's a rainy day na naman. So she says it when she's sad. And that is still communication. And that's why we want to respect and validate and acknowledge all their attempts to communicate. Even behavior is communication. Because if we ignore those attempts at communication, then we are missing so much of what they're actually trying to say just because they haven't yet found the words that we typically understand. So it's really going out and meeting them where they are at right now, because they cannot go to us where we are at right now. We are the grown-ups. We are the ones who can have more understanding, and therefore, let's go to how they are communicating and start there. So I hope that that answers your question and helps you. All right, let's see. Woo! I think napapagod na talaga ako. Konti na lang but let's answer this easy one where PJ asks, ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng neurotypical? So neuro refers to our mind, our brain. And so when we have neurotypical, it's all those characteristics and traits and development patterns na sumusunod sa nakasanayan or nakagawian or yung pinaka napag-aralan ng mga paraan throughout the years medically. Because medically, alam natin na kapag, kunyari, ano bang mga typical ways of doing things, na ang typical way of making a sandwich is getting 2 pieces of bread, maglalagay ka ng palaman, ipagdidikit yung bread. That is the typical way of doing things. But I could just as well make a sandwich by only getting 1 piece of bread, maglalagay ako ng palaman, tapos ifo-fold ko lang yung bread. Sandwich pa rin yun. So it doesn't make it any less of a sandwich just because I made it differently or because I went through a different process. So neurotypical is how we usually understand and do things and how things develop. But then there are neurodiverse, meaning they are wired differently. Their brains, have different, either meron na kasing studies na nagpapakita na iba yung ibang structures ng brain natin, like a larger part of the brain in the frontal lobe. There is something that activates in the language area here more for children who have this and this condition. So for any differences in brain function, we call those neurodiverse. So we have neurodiversity, yung mga lumilihis sa natural na kaalaman natin, but it doesn't make it less, it just makes it different. So I hope that that short answer helps you. Okay, and then we'll see this one. Mary Ann says, gandang hapon po, na-diagnose ng GDD ang bunso ko. Waiting na lang kami ng schedule niya for therapy. Ano pong pwedeng gawin para habang nag-aantay maging busy siya to stop using the gadgets? So number one, Kasi actually, ang dami kong sasabihin with anong pwede niyong gawin while waiting. Lahat ng nasa YouTube channel ko, subukan niyo na lahat. I even have a separate playlist for activities alone. But specifically on your question of how to stop using gadgets, first of all, you need to remove the gadget. And hindi kita pinipiloso po like literally, kung nakikita ng bata ng gadget at nakasanayan na niya yun, gugustuhin niyang gamitin yun. So if you remove the gadget from their sight, mas madaling makaka-transition ng bata na walang gadget. So I have talked about this several times na you need to have a safe space for the child. If you need time away from the child kasi ikaw gagamit ka ng gadget for work or ikaw gagamit ka ng gadget for whatever. Baka may tinitingnan kang recipe online, nagluluto ka. If you need to do that, have the child in another room and leave them in a safe space. That's my first step always, is create a safe exploration space for the child in your home. What does this mean? A safe exploration space just means wala ba siyang malulunok kung nagmamouth siya ng objects? Dapat walang mga parts na matatanggal niya, masusubo niya at malulunok niya. Dapat walang mga mahahawakan na makukuryente siya. Kung mahilig siyang mag-akyat-akyat ng mga upuan at ng mga mesa, dapat wala siyang maaakyat para hindi rin siya mahuhulog. So these are ways of creating safe spaces. Not because iiwanan mo siya for a prolonged period of time, but at least enough time where makikita mo siyang naglalaro doon kahit na ino-oversee mo siya from the other room na hindi siya maaalis dun sa safe space na yon. Pangalawa, hindi naman pwedeng iiwanan mo lang siyang walang ginagawa. So I want you to find 2 of your kids' favorite toys or yung mga pinakamahilig nilang kalikutin. So it could be toys, it could be a piece of cardboard. Ang mga batang hilig-hilig magpunit, di ba? Bigyan mo lang cardboard kung ano nung gagawin nila, pupunitin nila yun, or gagawa sila ng mga bahay-bahay, pagpapatungin, or papasok sila sa loob. So, provide them provide them 2 materials that can keep them busy for 5 to 10 minutes. And why 2 lang? Why not 30 materials? Because 30 items is overwhelming and we're not helping them focus if masyadong maraming nakakalat. Also, kung dalawa lang yan, mas mabilis nating makikita kung nabore na sila. Kunyari, napunit ko na lahat ng cardboard. Tapos dito, kanina pa akong naggagaganyan ng tambol, for example. So, kunyari, after 5 minutes, okay na sila dun sa cardboard at dun sa tambol. Maririnig naman natin magrereklamo yan eh. Either, So it gives you an opportunity to teach requesting. Tapos ka na? Ayaw mo na ng papel? Ayaw mo na ng tambol? O palta na natin? O give mo na, pack away na tayo? O akin na, liligpitin na ni mami? O ano namang next na gusto mo? It's an opportunity to ask them to make choices. O anong gusto mo next? Gusto mo yung bola? O yung teddy bear. Tapos kung kaya na nilang magturo or kahit makita mo kung saan pupunta yung mata nila, gusto mo yung bola. Ito bola. Ano bang gusto mo? So at again, 'di ba, sabi ko sa'yo, 2 items. So put another 2 items tapos makakagawa ka na naman ng gawain mo. So actually, sobrang daming techniques for removing screen time na na-try na ng napakadami kong mga families na natulungan with my household coaching. And so these are just some of the things that you might want to try. And then for other things that you can do, please go to my activities playlist on YouTube. Okay, napalunok ako. All right, next. And then, hello to Bea, watching from KSA. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, diba? May speech delay din po ang anak ko, 4 years old. Nakahapon, happy birthday! Pero di pa po siya nagsasalita ng sarili niyang sentence. Puro lang po nasasabi yung mga naririnig niya araw-araw, pero ginagaya-gaya niya po. Tapos touching by hand lang po siya pag nag-utos. Okay, so it's a good sign na nakakaulit siya ng mga naririnig niya araw-araw. But ano ang naririnig niya araw-araw? So that's a challenge for you, right? Because obviously, nakaka-learn naman yung anak ninyo. But how rich is the stimulation, the language na napaprovide natin dun sa bata? So, I want you to watch my episodes 4, episode 6 on how to model in everyday situations. And for kids na nag-hand leading para humingi ng mga gusto nila, you can also try the episodes 8 and 8.1 on making more opportunities and obstacles for communication. For example, when a child asks for something, tapos nasa likod nyo, kasi, and it explains in the video kung bakit wala sa reach ng bata. So when we remove access from the kids, they are naturally inclined to request things from you. Pag nag-request na sila, it's a teaching opportunity. Oh, you wanted the water. Here's your water. 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 Yan, drink ka na ng water. Lamig ng water natin ngayon, no? So, at least, nung attention niya na sa'yo, kasi hinihingi niya yung water. So, these are ways that we can add more opportunities for language stimulation at home. Okay, I'm so sorry guys. Ang dami pang comments sa Facebook pero may trabaho pa po ako bukas at kailangan ko na pong ipahinga ang aking bosses. But thank you for everyone who joined today on our March 1 Libreng Konsulta. And I hope na marami tayong natutunan together. And sa mga hindi ko po nasagot, sorry po. At sa susunod pong Libreng Konsulta, sana makasubaybay po kayo. Usually po ginagawa ko to once a month, but I will try to do it more often kasi nga hindi ko na masyadong nabubuksan yung mga messages ko on my Facebook inbox. And for those who want to book household coaching appointments with me na one-on-one, you can also do it on Facebook by clicking the Book Now tool. Very limited po yung slots doon. As in, free time ko na lang yung mga linagay kong slots doon. And sometimes even, it changes by the week. So, if nakapag-appointment po tayo ng a certain time slot na nakita nyo doon, pero hindi ko siya nagawa, ibig sabihin, unavailable ako on that day. And also, fees apply for that one-on-one sessions. And sa mga hindi pa po nagsasubscribe, please subscribe on YouTube, Teacher Kaye Talks. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Teacher Kaye Talks 10. And that's it, everybody. Happy March. It's almost summer, which means an opportunity for your kids na nasa school na you'll have more quality time together on summer vacation. And happy talking, everybody, and mabuhay. Bye, Facebook first, and then bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye, everybody.